Welcome to Warriors Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. We have a challenge today from Chinmoku. This was posted on my No Summons video, one of the hardest challenges I've ever done on the channel. He begins by saying, in the beginning of the game, this would not be possible. That challenge that I did, I tend to agree. I think it would be way too hard at the initial stages of the game being out. And his challenge he put forth here is to use Takatora Todo and only take Fire or Dynasty Warriors characters only for our summon slots. Traversal level 5 in Training Hall, Dynasty Warriors only. So this is a challenge where we are being limited in terms of the character we're using. We are being essentially... we are losing everything about Todo, and I will show you why that is. So Todo, he gets increased number of heroes at saplings by 1, more portals if he does not take damage. Now his ice attacks, his normal attacks have ice attribute while health is above 80%, so while he's healthy, and he gets a 50% attack increase for enemies with freeze. So by taking only flame, we are losing any benefit to freeze, and our possessions are all based on samurai characters, so we will not have any buffs other than neutral buffs, if we can think of any, which I'm sure I'll be able to think of some during the fight here. Now we're playing Dynasty Warriors Training Hall here, which means that we're going to see Dynasty Warriors only. Record of Sin. This is not my best Record of Sin for this, but I kind of like it in the spirit of the challenge. We get plus 39 attack, plus 29 speed, and the flame attribute will be attack will be increased by 48%. I'm going to stick with that for the challenge here, and let's go to Traversal 5 and get started. Todo is one of my favorite characters to use in this game. I've not used him very much outside of here. So I don't know per se if he meant that I can't take anything, any ice, but I'm gonna go with that. You know, I'm gonna go with ice and flame. You know, I'm tempted to go Zosai here, but I'm gonna stick with the challenge, and we're gonna go flame here. We got a crystal bead right off the bat. Just want to see something. So Zhiliang, I think, would be interesting to try. I'm gonna go in here and try to get him, so we can get some neutral attribute increase as well. And then, as far as flame buffing goes, we can get Dongjua for flame barrier damage. But that's about it. I'm going to try to go as hard as I can with the flame element. So Lu Bu... It's just weird because he said to use Fire Emblem and Dynasty Warriors only, which I'll do. I kind of don't... I want to see if I can... Okay. Let's try and use flame only plus Zhiliang. Let's go with that as the challenge, because Lu Bu is the simple answer, right? And he didn't specify that I couldn't use anything else, just that I only could use Dynasty Warriors characters in the formation. I'm going to do my best to not take any samurai characters anyway. We will see some for sure. I'm gonna go Dongjua here. Flame. Something else to think about is finding rulers for Sun Jian's Cleaving Blade. Sun Jian will be our main damage thrust. So at this point we need Shu. We need a lot of wisdom. So just keeping that in mind. We'll take as much charm as we can find as well, of course. All right. I'm going to go ruler here. And I'm going to take Xuan as well. The Xuan Lian Shi combo may also be really good and worth doing. What does... Yeah. Dune and Zuchu to upgrade. Xuan and 8 charm. I don't think I honestly think I've never looked at that. I think I've never checked what it takes to upgrade Xuan's Dazzling Bullets. Which is silly. I love Dazzling Bullets, obviously. It's a great summon skill for phases. Yeah, Takasura Todo is just such a cool character. He's so cool. I might be using his Hypers. Which, if you know the channel, you know that's very par for the course around here. We're gonna take... I'm gonna take the Wisdom, because I know I need the Wisdom for the Zhuge Liang attribute attack buff. Nice. Very good. Alright. So Chao is awesome here. I'm gonna take that. That's really good. Alright. Getting lucky on the trees, also because we're not taking damage, so I'm getting an extra portal. I will do my best to continue doing that. We're gonna take the Karma Embers here. We are attempting to get as many Karma Embers as we possibly can. Still have a lot of stuff to do to unlock for that. I used a lot, if you didn't know, I used a lot of my Karma Embers to get Cleaving Blade users to level 500 for the speed run. So I have many people still to transcend. Lots of level ups that I would like to do. We're going to go Zhu Rong here, of course, and she will also be added to the formation instead of Homing Blaze. That can go away. Charm here, we would like to see Lian Shi, probably. We're going to get to the point where there won't really be Dynasty Warriors characters left, maybe. I mean, it'll take a while, but let's be honest, we're built different. We will probably get there. This has been a really lucky run too. I would say like we've gotten like I think we've gotten a emblem choice every single phase, which is incredible. Diao Chan is not gonna do it. I do want this ruler. I'm gonna take Yuan Shao for the ruler. We got another Crystal Bead. This is a pretty good usage of it. I'm gonna do it. Zheng Zhao is perfect. I'm gonna take him. And I'm actually gonna put him in for Ming Guo, because getting a symbol charge every phase is gonna be really fun. Not just good, it's gonna be fun. We do have to, you know, keep our eye on our damage. Once we get Sun Jian, the damage problem will no longer exist. It'll just be about waiting for him to be available to us. Take a little look here. Obviously, that was going to be a kill. I mean, looks really cool, though. So far, this is a really solid build, I would say. I think things are coming along just very nicely here. Bronze Bird, I think, might be what I do here. Yeah, I'm going to do Bronze Bird. I love Bronze Bird, too, because you get more missions, which means you get more chances for more emblems, for free formations, for crystal beads, emblems, I think I might have said already. But I'm going to assemble as much as I can to try to not get hit, to get more portal options. Another reason Todo is so good, and he often shows up in these challenges as well, because of that reason. Giving you more portals and such. I think we go Huang Gai here, although Sun Jian is in this bucket. Let's try to get him if we can. Great. And he's already boosted. So he will be joining the party here. We're gonna keep. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take out Zhuge Liang, and I'm kind of realizing that we are not too likely to find all the shoe that we need. You know what shoe we need. Okay. We still need 8 flame here for Dazzling Bullets upgrade, which might be fun. You know, I can't promise I'm going to use it for sure. I'm going to go here and get Lu Xun. There's no mission, obviously, but Charm is just too good. It's too good to ignore. We will not be spending any Tears of Blood for maximum health. I am still very confident in this build. I'm feeling good. We cannot use 6-coin crest from Young Yukimura Sanada to boost our flame attribute, but that's all right. Let's keep getting the wisdom, just keeping in mind that, you know, we can pivot back to Zhuge Liang if we get the shoe that we need. And here is Jahadun, who I'd like to get, because I'd like to buff Tianwei's Earth Shatter. We're gonna have to pivot pretty hard to Shu eventually if we want to get Zhuge Liang online. These are things that you already know. I don't have to tell you them. I'm sure that you're saying them to yourself watching this. You're like, man, he's really got to pivot to Shu. Everyone's saying that. Great. Stick with the vigor here. All right. Right off the bat, love to see it. Wei and Commander. I don't have Commander, right? No. Anyone else have Commander besides him in here? No. So I don't think he's really worth putting in. He does have Cleaving Blade. But I'm not going to lie, I kind of like where I'm at right now. Another Slay Bucket or Wind for Shu. Lots of Shu, obviously, in here. There's just a lot of wisdom in here, which will be helpful. If I can find Zhu Shu would be great, because he'd be a wisdom Shu person to help us fill our needs for Zhuge Liang. These extra portals have been so good. Love that attack. Ooh, I got hit. That is very unfortunate. I truly wish I had not been hit there. Starting to see that the flame element is lagging a little bit as far as damage goes. We're going to need some help with that. So we're going to take some more charm. Alright, this is our first time we may not see an extra portal. Let's see if we can get Zhu Shu to appear. Very good. And I don't have Brave General either. No. So we really shouldn't put him in because he's homing blades for one thing. And also 50% attack bonus. It's okay, but honestly losing like the damage we could get from somebody else's summon skill is just not worth it. Just trying as hard as I can to not be hit so I can get extra portals. You know the drill at this point. And you can see like our barrier damage is not good enough. I'm going to take summon skill shots because we're using Dazzling Bullets for right now. I forgot what I need to upgrade for one more flame. There. So Zuchu, we're going to use Dianwei's Earth Shatter is now buffed. We go for the Flame, of course. Lu Xun probably here would be nice. I'll take the chance for. Let's just raise our health. I think that's gonna be better than trying for anything else. I need one more burn for a couple things. So I would say that we're doing good. That upgraded Earth Shatter will do some work against the bosses. I'll tell you right now. To say nothing of upgraded Cleaving Blade. We're not even at, you know, Flame Power 4, which we hopefully will be getting. I'm pretty sure we will. Because, yeah, these higher health enemies are definitely not dying fast enough. I might, if I can find him, put in Sun Ce for barrier damage, because our barrier damage is becoming an issue. Long Snake is a good formation. Yeah, Lu Xun is who I said I wanted. So I'll keep him. Status infliction 100%. I guess the question is that worth it? Versus... I don't think so. Because he only has, yeah, his rapid fire cannon, which we just do not care about. So, is this overkill now going to this? I guess not. We need one more Wu, I think, for we need a Wu Torchbearer to get Xuan's buff online. Yeah, 2 Wu, 1 Torchbearer. So, finding Ce would be great. His bro there. That made a huge difference, I think, in our damage. Getting that 10th shot of flame did a lot. Yep, so Xuan is now boosted. Summon cooldown reduced. Nice. Yeah, we'll take one guy. Strategy of Divine Flames with the Flame Explosion. Interesting. Like, the Flame Explosion is probably worth it for the phases, but I'm not certain of who I take out. It's probably Dianwei, to be honest. Yeah, I think we take out Dianwei. See how this is looking, damage-wise. Yeah, we're good for now. Cool. Operation Flame Todo is going well. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm at the wrong set of roots. Now, I'm going to go Compass. Art of War is probably the correct choice, but having Compass, the guaranteed 3 portals, is just awesome for a challenge like this. What is the maximum kills on Todo's Musou? 143. Would have thought it would be better than that, to be honest with you. Unfortunate. I will take this for the Musou attack power. That finisher will probably be good to have. There are a lot of boss enemies in this phase. Oops. I meant to put in Zhou Yu for this as well. I'll put him in next time. Certainly next time, for sure. Alright. So, yes. So let's pull Dian Wei out and put in Zhou Yu. Where is he? There he is. Couldn't see him for a second. And then Sa is almost active. We need one more skill, and we need to find Da Chao to buff him. I'm gonna go here for the speed emblem. And get Ling Tong here. What do we need for Sun Ce? What did I just say? Skill. So, I guess Ryu Hayabusa. Who else is skill speed? Zhang Liao. Oh, the Ryu Hayabusa we won't see. And we're only taking Dynasty Warriors. I forgot about that. I don't think we've gone back on that yet. Yeah, we're gonna keep taking anything but the other emblems. For whatever reason, I'm very stubborn in that respect. So this is the Wu. Oh yeah, it's Yu Jin, of course. I'm gonna take this, and then we're gonna put him in. 4. I'm putting him in for Shang Jiao. I hate to say it. It's a nice luxury thing to have, but we just have so many other aspirations at this point. And then Zhu Rong will be next to go if we get something really good. Geng Zhuo, I think, is staying to give us the flame barrier damage. Look at all those flame explosions going off from Zhou Yu being in the formation. I guess if I had Zhou Yu as well, it would be even more. This would be like 100% flame status infliction or whatever. Let's grab this. I'm going to take the skill here. Try to get some more barrier damage guaranteed. Now, after we get Da Chao here, perfect. So this is boosting Sun Ce's attack. If I were to put, if I were to put her in, and I don't think I will because I don't have Sun Ce leveled up very much, and Earth Shatter is just not as strong as you know what? I am second guessing it. She just has what? Yeah, defense, raising my defense. Thanks. Everyone's buffed except for Dong Zhuo. We need 2 more vigor for that. I'm not too worried about it. 24,000 is a lot of Tears of Blood. But this is a mission danger zone. I can't pass it up. I think my formation is like not the default one, so I'm okay with it. I've got so much charm that I can charge my assemble quite easily. I'm exploding everyone with flames. I'm not dying for formations, what I'm trying to say. We're over 1 million before Tamahami, which is always a good sign. I love seeing the number tick up when you have a lot of burn. Plus the burn explosions. People just keep blowing up. Like, this is probably all that I have to do. No. Not quite. Close, but not quite. We keep taking wisdom. How about a crystal bead? Alright. It's time to start taking some shield. This would be Guan Yu or Ma Chao. If we can get Julian worked in, I will do it for the bosses because we won't need Show Yu to be in for the bosses. So I'm gonna try to take. Oops, I've been struck by a smooth criminal. He took my extra portal away. Very smooth, very criminal. Very nice. Start this now. I feel like we're just blowing people away super effectively. Once our assemble is live, people just can't get close to us. Now, how worth it is this extra attack for Sun Ce? Look at this. Just based on that, I think it is. Very fun build. Takes a while to get kills just because of them having high health. And I have very little buffs. I mean, I'm only 173% attack bonus, so I'm relying exclusively on yeah. I want this though. Ice, there's no shoe. Well, Yue Ying is in ice. I'll grab that. I'm not sure if I've seen a non-Dynasty Warrior yet. Maybe they mean like by more likely to appear they mean if you only see those. I don't recall how it works exactly. It's been a while since I did this training hall. Seems like Sun Ce's damage is very high. As you would expect, I mean. It's a very cool, like, thematic formation I've got going. I've got the main, you know, all of the main Wu people just right in the line here. Liu Bei. Liu Bei is too good. We're gonna take Liu Bei here. Plus more charm is great. It's just really nice to have the trees narrowed down this much. It limits your options in a certain way. Like, there's definitely things that I am missing out on adding, like the flame attribute buff with Young Yuki. But what I lose there, I make up for by quite a bit by having such a focused build of Wu people, you know? Spider, the goat spider. Look at all these boosts. Both of the Peach Garden, fortified during a symbol. We're going to believe in the heart of the cards with Spider. If you didn't know, Spider is the formation that Dobayashi, the current world record holder for any percent, uses, like pretty much every time. Creates a zone that slows down enemies, slows down enemy movement, and deals damage. He uses it every time, and the bosses. It seems like the bosses just melt because it also makes the summon skills angle directly into the boss. It's pretty good. I mean, I guess I guess it's optimal because he uses it literally every time. I mean, all the videos I've seen, he uses it. How about that? Yeah. I see the zone like doing damage to him, so that's pretty effective. It just kind of slowly saps his health away. That did look good. I feel like it's late for Abacus. I'm gonna take Orbital Chariot because Toto's speed is the one thing that bothers me about him, so let's just solve that, you know? That's cool. I'm wondering if we would be better served taking out Dong Zhuo for another Wu buff. Like with Lu Xun, maybe? I think I will, honestly. Because 50% barrier damage for Flame attribute, like, not all of them even have Flame attribute. So... Decoy Warrior defeated within 1 minute. That should be doable. Cool. I definitely want Shu here. Which would be nobody. I've already used all of them. So let's take Lian Shi. I'm going to go for this, for Guan Yu, for, well, Ma Chao. I've already got Guan Yu, I guess. So I forgot about it. Forgot that I had him. I've gotten very little Wei. I guess makes sense, because I am not using, you know, any ice at all. That was part of the challenge, so Wei is like 85% ice, so it follows that I would not have a lot of ice. Can't tell you how much I appreciate Bronze Bird giving you more missions, which lets you level up more, which gives you more chances for good stuff. I did want to mention too, you know, for these challenges, I'm doing Traversal 5. This one actually mentioned Traversal 5, but I will do Traversal 5 for pretty much every single one, unless it specifies. And even then, I will probably overrule if someone were to say you have to do Traversal 6 this challenge, just because Traversal 6. It's such a specific way that you have to play it. Like, you have to have a cleaving blade or a penetrating blade on your team. You have to use you know, some like 2 barrier damage people. You got to build it a specific way, and it just gets to be the same type of build all over again. So I do stream that because part of my goal is to get Traversal 6 on Ruinous Goma done with all characters for the end of the year. So we will do that on stream, but in the videos, we're going to do Traversal 5 because it lets us do fun stuff like this, you know? Like counter build stuff where you don't have to, you know, where you can get away with not following what the hero is supposed to do. Meant to put in Rashina, I just forgot, bro. I don't know what you want me to say. I just straight up forgot. Would have liked to get a horse treasure for this challenge, but Dong Zhuo, I think, is the odd man out right now. Could be wrong, but I'm gonna try taking him out and see what happens. We're just grabbing Shu people here. Yeah. Yeah, so let's put in Lu Xun. Yeah, Lu Xun. Nobody else in Wu would help enough to matter. Yeah. Cool. There's definitely Shu in here. Yeah. Wei Yan and Guanping. Good enough for me, man. So we now have Lu Xun instead of Dong Zhuo, and I think it's going better, honestly. Having that 100% burn, 100% bolt active, making a huge difference. I'm gonna go Wisdom here because I want to get summoning skill shots 3 for Dazzling Bullets. Do a finish here. I don't know. It may not be better, but it feels a little bit better. And you know what? It's thematic. We have all Wu in our formation. It feels good. We got the two brothers. We don't have SSX in the formation, which is a shame. All right, so Warfare of the Sleeping Dragon is active. We don't have to use him. We're gonna keep him out for now. More Bolt. We could just get Lu Bu for the emblems. I think I'll just do that. I'm not going to use him, but I'll take him for the emblems. It's a lot of vigor to pass up. We got pretty much everything done that I wanted to get done for this, just based on, you know, what I was trying to do. For fun. Yeah, more wisdom, please. Thank you. Very cool. So it's a cool idea to, you know, have to use a character and just have to totally discount everything about them that makes them good. You know, like losing that 50% attack against freeze enemies is pretty big. How much freeze do I even have? I have 3 freeze. I'd like to, if I can avoid it, I'd like to avoid it. But one of them might sneak in. Nice. I have so many Tears of Blood. It's actually crazy. Alright, so we're leaving Lu Bu out just for the purpose of the challenge. Our first time that we are not being given, well, the Embers was a phase, but we're gonna take this cauldron here. So Vermilion Bird, certainly. I like that. I don't think I really want that. I'm just gonna take all of it, dude. I mean, I have so many tears. You know. Wind here would be what? The final is double Muso gauge. I don't really care about that. I'd rather have barrier damage here or more flame power. So let's go here and look for more flame. Surely we can find more flame. And we're kind of at the end. We are at the end. This is our last last hurrah here in terms of phases for the boss rush. No flame, too bad. I'm gonna grab Bolt. No, I'm not. Oh, Muso would be cool. If we can get it. It'd be fun. Nice. Yeah, those Dazzling Bullets, they look really cool. Nice. So we want flame. We're looking for anything flame. And I'll be honest, we may not have any flame Dynasty Warriors left. Ling Tong, Guan Yinping. And that is it. I swear I'm like staring so intently. There it is. Nice. All right, so we're looking for 2 more flame to be, and they're probably not going to be in the next King Cauldron. I think we're at our limit as far as flame we can get. Let's go ahead and redo this a little bit. We're going to keep that. This is now going to be Zhuge for attack. Attribute attack bonus, status infliction 100%, so that means we can take out Lu Xun as well. And we can put in Huang Gai is kind of interesting, I guess. For flame. Yu Yang is it's just such an obvious thing. I'd rather not do it. I want to do something with Wu. Let's put in. It's so bad. Tactical focus. Tactical focus is better. Let's just put in Zhou Yu. It's fine. Cool. So we have all Wu and then Zhuge Liang. We just trade this like that, so he's easier to summon. So that is okay. I think this will go just fine. Greetings to you, Bloodthirsty Warrior. Have you seen the spider? What's your impression of the spider? It appears to be eating. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. We only used half of our symbol gauge. Wow. Let's see that Sun Ce bonus. It seemed pretty good. Oof, those decoy warriors. Man, buffed Earth Shatter looks so cool. It's also very strong. That was a really good warrior fight. That was one of the best warrior fights I've ever done. We'll take extend assemble duration. We have Vermilion Bird on. We don't even have Vermilion Bird on. I guess, do we want to put it on? Spider seems like it's so good. We just buy all of this, of course. Double Muso gauge. Assemble increase. Like, what does Vermilion Bird do? Other than Shockwave deals flame damage, explodes after traveling a fixed distance. 7% attack bonus. Let's do it. Let's just see how different it is. 278% attack. Pretty low, all things considered. For normally my builds are at 500% at this point. That's just the virtue of the build here. Let's see how this feels. See if it feels better or worse. Pretty sure it's better. Yeah. We only use like 30% of our symbol gauge there. We could win this several times over at this point. But you know what? That's okay. I think we did get kind of lucky with the build here. Let's just interrupt this because it's an annoying attack. I'd rather you not do it. That's the beauty of Double Muso Gauge. You can just kind of tell them no. I'm just going to assemble here. Probably going to melt his barrier pretty quickly. Yeah. Did not get to go underground. Do not collect $100. Do not pass go. Go straight to jail. Straight to the abyss with you, Goma. Takatoa Toto with only 5 ice. Pretty solid. Got a lot of characters as well. He might have meant Fire Emblem only, period, like as the summons. In which case I would have violated the challenge having Sun Ce and Zhuge Liang in. I think I just misunderstood that. So that might be something. Let me know if I messed that up, because I didn't intend to. To be fair, I don't think it'd be too different. I would just put in Dian Wei. Dian Wei would be where Ce is, and Dong Zhuo would be where Zhuge Liang is, and probably Xiao would be where De Qiao is, if I had to guess. Maybe Zhurong, but anyway. It was really cool. It felt really fun. If I messed up the challenge, I apologize, but I did only use Dynasty Warriors. I did pretty much only use Flame. We feathered in the Zhuge Liang tech, which may have made a big difference. I'm not sure, but it was fun regardless. Appreciate the challenge there from Chinmoku. If you have a challenge in mind, let me know down in the comments. I would love to attempt it here on the channel. Put your name up there in the beginning. And let me know what you thought of this one as well. Like the video if you learned something or if you had a good time. Hopefully you did. And subscribe if you've not already. We are close to 400. Another goal for me is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think it's doable. You guys have been really supportive, but just do me a favor. Make sure you are subscribed. Sometimes you think you are and you actually aren't. Just worth mentioning. All right. Have a good night, guys, and thanks for watching.